Ron and Meredith. Welcome everybody to the BDF show. We're going to talk about being prepared for Walt Disney World for the first time.
Hello, Keith. How you doing?
I
Hello.
just and I got my new suitcase a while back.
Ah, that's nice.
That's
It's
cool.
a Mickey Mouse pants by American Tourister.
Oh, that's a nice.
Cool.
Don't get any ideas and think you want to get that.
Yeah, well, it's too small for all my stuff I bring.
It goes to fit underneath the airplane seat.
Oh, okay.
So, and I also, well, I would have that as my carry-on and my backpack as my personal.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Why are we doing?
See, let's welcome Francisco.
Hey, Francisco.
Hi, Francisco.
And we got one person. Oh, that's from my tablet. My tablet says two. Okay, there's Brian K.
Hi,
Brian.
Brian.
K.
How you doing, Brian?
And now, one thing my cousin and I are going to do is probably pay for the down payment for the that is equal to one night stay at Pop Century.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like fun. That's a nice. We've stayed there plenty of times. We like it there.
Pop Century.
Yeah. The reason why we're going to do that is because of the Skyliner.
Yeah. We typically stay there during our December trips because we like to take the Skyliner to both Epcot and Hollywood Studios. We drive our own car, but we find at least getting to those two parks, I'd rather take the Skyliner over, especially at Epcot, because I can get in at the entrance by World Showcase, which is a lot less crowded than if I'm going to the front of the park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it drops you off between UK and France. Pavilion, so you're already in the country. So.
And one thing we're going to do at the time we put down the down payment, my cousin's going to pay for her tickets and I'm going to pay for my tickets.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to pay for the memory maker.
I have to make sure you get a lot of magic shots and look for the photographers. Especially when you're in Epcot, there's usually a photographer in each country in World Showcase. So those are usually nice pictures to get, especially if you can find the photographers there.
And they're at the entrance by, Spaceship Earth and all that, And they'll take a picture with your phone or camera you have too. You can ask them.
The way I've seen on promotion is that they have a vest that says PhotoPass.
I think they might, but you can tell them because they usually wear blue pants or shorts, a white shirt, and they have like a vest on, like a mesh vest, tan vest, and that you can find them. And there's PhotoPass on it too. But
what's the best way to start getting prepared once I got my tickets and all that?
Really, there's not much you can do until you're getting closer to your trip.
Well, if he has tickets, he can make park reservations, right?
Well, yeah. The first thing is, have you made your park reservations?
You have
to we'll be doing that too when we buy our tickets.
Yep. So that's the first thing is you're going to have to point out what parks you want to do and get those park reservations all settled out.
And I was thinking it out that when my cousin and I do go, if we have an early morning flight out of KCI to Orlando, we may have to if the early morning is on the 9th, we'll have to go over to one of the hotels near the airport on the 8th, and then spend the night, and then get up early, and then that way we don't have far to drive to the airport.
Makes sense.
And it's going to cost a maximum of $23 a day for at least 7 days.
Was that to rent a car?
Or the
To park her car at the airport in the garage.
Yep.
But her daughter's going to pick us up at Orlando International.
Oh, that's good. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have 3 full days. The first full day will be on my birthday, June 10th, the big 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to spend your birthday, right?
Right. And I do have a welcoming committee. Kelly of the Mickey Bunch, and Bob of One Stop Mouse, and James Ryan.
Oh,
and
nice.
let's see. Hey, Debbie Burnfield.
Hi,
Hey, Debbie.
Yeah, make sure you got one of those pins too. Your birthday pin when you get there.
Yeah,
You might be able to get one when you check in.
Yeah, I'll be able to put the number 60 on it.
Yeah.
That's right. Make sure you wear it, because then they'll say happy birthday. Sometimes they, at a restaurant you might get a free dessert or something. You never know. You might get some pixie dust. So wear that pin.
Yeah.
You just wear it all week. All week, wear it all week. Even if it's birthday.
In December, I'm gonna order me a cap with my BDF logo embroidered on it. So
that's nice.
Nice.
That way, everybody that knows me can recognize me.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, and there should be more people down there too. Like Walt and Melissa are always there, and Jeff and Angela from This Side Dream, they're always there. So I'm sure they'll.
Yeah, Walt and Melissa's looking forward to me being down there.
Yeah.
It'll be my first ever at Walt Disney World.
Right.
And I agree with I promised my mom that I'll stick with my cousins and not have another Six Flag Over Texas incident.
Uh-oh. Would you get lost?
Well, when I was a little kid, my mom was going to have me go on this boat with my brother and another person, but I decided I want to ride the train, so I left out of the line and got lost.
Uh-oh.
Well, the train will probably be open when you go there. Yeah. I know it's getting closer, so don't wait to go on the train. Stay with your cousin and go on the train later.
But now you have phones, so you can find each other quickly too. So
with Tron, if they have Tron open by then, but they're talking about opening Tron up in its anniversary in July.
Yeah, but the train would still be open. I think they just need to finish some of the outside work, and I think once the outside work is done, then they can safely open up the train.
Yeah. Isn't the train on the track right now? I think
the train is on the track, but they're still doing outside work with the track area. So you're not gonna, and they still got to test it, but
right. But it wasn't on the track before.
Correct.
So it's moving in the right direction. But the train is also a good way to travel around if you don't feel like walking, because there's different stops. You can get it on the train station right when you go in, the entrance there on Main Street, and then it stops in Frontierland.
Right near Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain, and then it stops in near Dumbo, right?
Yep.
And
the New Fantasyland.
New Fantasyland, and that's it, right? It's just the 3?
That's just the 3, yes.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to get around the park, especially if you don't want to travel from one end of the park to the other.
And we do have our My Experience app on our phones, and
Yep.
and we're going to rely on Genie for letting us know what rides has the lowest wait time on its standby line.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that Rise of the Resistance got a standby line now.
Yep.
It does, yes.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's right now. They paused the virtual queue for that. Probably gonna have that be standby, and then they'll have the lightning pass.
The lightning pass that you can get for that.
So you can buy it like a fast pass for that ride.
Right. We're not going to do the Genie Plus. We're not budgeting him in.
Yeah.
We're going to rely on the other Genie.
Yeah. Brian K, I kind of agree with you. I do, because we've been going to Disney for over 25 years.
Yep.
It's been a
Together.
while. Yeah.
The first time I went was in 1972. So.
Yeah. But I definitely missed the welcome show that they had at the train station. I know they eventually moved it to the front of the castle, then took that away. But the rumor is that's coming back in front of the castle. But I still love it. I wish they brought it back at the train station.
Yeah, that was
the
great.
best.
Because the train would pull up, and all the characters be on the train, and they'd be singing and waving and stuff. That was awesome.
Would you believe I was 4 when Walt Disney passed away?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. So
when he died, 66.
Yeah, he died 10 days after his 65th birthday.
Yeah.
And around that time, babies start creating memories at the age of 3. So I kind of was one of the lucky people that got to see Walt Disney host The Wonderful World of Disney.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We saw him too when he was little, but obviously it was reruns. But
yeah.
But we didn't know he was dead when we were little. We didn't know he was dead at the time.
So Keith, I know you said you didn't want you wasn't budgeting money for the Disney Genie Plus. I would keep an open mind. I would see because this is your first trip, right?
Yeah,
and
right.
I think you only have a few days at Disney. That
three full days.
Yeah.
That it may be worth it for you to spend. I don't know how much it's going to be. If it's $20, you may want to think about doing that to just maximize your time at the park. So, at Magic Kingdom, the Genie Plus being your first time there, and it's if you're only spending one time there, Genie Plus might be worth it because you don't want to spend a lot of time in the lines.
Right.
Yeah.
And then especially when depends on what the free Genie tells you on the standby lines.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the way I understand it, when it gets busy, especially the lunch crowds, some people told me that they eat a late lunch in order to avoid the crowds in the table service.
Yeah. So our rule of thumb is we actually don't eat a late lunch.
We eat early.
We actually eat an early lunch.
Around 11.
Right. So right at 11 is when a lot of the quick service starts serving lunch. So we typically will eat right at 11. And then we do the same thing for dinner. We'll try to do right at 5 o'clock.
That's usually when they first open the reservations for dinner at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
So they're not that busy then.
And we only do the early stuff because otherwise we forget.
Yeah.
If it gets too late, we forget. And a lot of the many of the quick services close earlier than you would think. So just because the park's open to 9, not all the quick service restaurants will be open to 9. Some may close at 7. Some may close at 8. So
right.
We've always done the early part because we can at least guarantee our favorite or some quick service restaurant we really want to try or eat at will be open. And that will have less crowds as well. And
you don't want to eat too late because they close, but also you got to get your spot for the fireworks if you're staying for the fireworks too.
Yeah.
So that's hard to leave to do that. But also
Right.
you could, for the quick service, you could do the
Mobile
order, which is really good. Yeah.
What we were planning on doing when it comes to eating is the breakfast and supper is going to be the main meals, and then but then we'll pretty much snack a little some during the day.
You could do that. So you have your breakfast and then have a snack midday and then have an early dinner. That would work. And then if you need a popcorn while you're watching the fireworks, say,
Yeah.
or ice cream.
Give me a chance to see what kind of popcorn buckets they'll have around then.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
We have a lot.
And I'm planning on buying me some pins.
Yep. Those are easy to bring home, pack this in the suitcase. They're small.
Yeah.
Popcorn buckets might be a little tricky.
They will definitely. Those pins will definitely fit in a compression bag.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what I did also buy. This is a men's.
Oh, good. That's travel kit.
Okay,
That's good.
yeah.
It says TSA compliant carry-on sizes.
Oh, yeah, because you have to have the certain ounces or whatever.
The 311 rules is your liquid is not supposed. Your container of liquid is not supposed to be no more than 3.4 fluid out 3.4 ounces.
Yeah.
Or 100 milliliter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, we drive, we don't really fly.
We haven't flown since 2000, so that was before September 11th. So there was those regulations were not in place when the last time we flew.
My liquid prescription that I have, it's exempted from the 311 rule.
Yeah, but because it's your medicine, so
Yeah. And I was put right back onto alprazolam, which is a generic for Xanax.
Mm-hmm.
That's for treatment of anxiety and panic attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I get those once in a while too, but I haven't taken any medicine for it.
Makes me kind of sound like I'm eligible for DAS.
Well, it probably could, right? I mean, if you have anxiety waiting in the line, you could.
Hey, the Disney Baker.
I get that too. Sometimes in the lines, it feels crowded. I get a little anxious, but I mean, I've been worked it out for myself, so I'm not too anxious anymore. But if we stop a lot, then I get anxious. If we're just standing there, if we're moving, I'm good.
When I get kind of upset about something, that's part of my anxiety attacks.
Yep.
And then I was watching Airline, which is on A&E's YouTube channel, and showing off like some rowdy passenger.
Yeah.
Those type of people doing something like that could get me a panic.
Yeah, that's why I don't fly for that reason, and feel closed in. That's my thing. But
just try have some Disney music on your phone. Yep. That way you can just put your headphones on and listen to that.
Yep.
That might help.
Or watch
put you to your happy place.
Yep. Or watch a video or something.
Yeah.
Do that.
They some of those airplanes has a video screens that but you have to buy your own headphone set. If you can't find one in the store that would be in compliant with them, you can actually buy them at the airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember we used to be able to get them? We had to pay like $5 for it. Oh, that was a long time ago. It's
Yeah.
probably more than that now.
It's going to be higher than that
Yeah.
now. That
But they
they
were
sell they sell them since
yeah.
and yeah the have you stayed at the Pop Century?
Oh,
Yes. Many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. We probably stayed at almost every. Well, we stayed at every value, and every moderate except for Key West, but that's kind of DVC, right?
That's not a moderate. That's a deluxe.
Oh, it's a deluxe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Coronado Springs.
Yeah, that's right.
We've stayed at about 80 to 90% of the hotels at Disney.
Yeah. Me and my cousin and her daughter is going to stay in one room. She and her daughter is going to have one bed, and I'll have the other.
Oh, that works. And those rooms are pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were refurbished, right? The Pop Century.
Within the last couple of years.
Yeah. So they're
Yeah.
like the beds are higher now, and it's mostly all floor, not rugs anymore. But the beds are higher, so you can put the suitcases underneath the bed, so it gives you more space.
Yeah. I think if they did it like the All-Star resorts, they would have one regular tall queen size bed and the other
Yep.
one a Murphy bed.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what Pop is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. The Murphy beds.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
There's
When you
another
print them out there at the table.
there's another resort at Disney that they have a Murphy bed, but it comes down over a couch.
Is that?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah.
I think it's a more of a moderate value.
Oh, it might be like maybe in front of the TV. It pulls down as the bed. It looks like a couch, kind of. That one, like Madison used to sleep on.
I don't know.
They had one that like it was right underneath the TV, and you pull it out, and it's a single bed right there. So it's not a Murphy bed, but it is a Murphy bed, but it's not in the wall. It's like in the cabinet of the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it only fits one person.
I think with the TVs they have, you can turn it on to see what's going on, what's planned for the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so there's usually a channel dedicated for the whole Walt Disney World Resort, so you can see what's going on at all the parks, including Disney Springs. And then there'll be another channel just letting you know what's going on at the resort you're staying at.
Isn't that how Resort TV 1 got their start? They started recording that. And that's how they got their name, because they started recording that and then putting that on YouTube. So that's how Resort TV 1 got their name and their start doing the YouTube.
One of the things I want to do at Disney Springs is go up in the aerophile.
Oh, the balloon?
Yeah.
The balloon, yeah. At least it goes up, tethers for a while, and then comes back down.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I told my cousin it's got netting around both the outer ring and the inner ring, so nobody can fall out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure. I think the only problem, if you're afraid of heights, it's probably not a place you want to go on. But other than that, I think it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of heights. You're not either.
I go on it though.
Yeah. But sometimes you look at it and it's going, whoa, this way, whoa, that way. It's a little scary.
Hey, there's something that's going on with Streamlabs. A poll is going on for what ride is the best. Use vote 1, 2, or 3 to vote. 1, Runaway Railway. 2, Slinky Dash. 3, Everest.
I don't know. What would you say? 5 Slinky out of those 3, right?
I
I like them all. They're all different, so.
Let me try that. See.
I like Everest, but when it goes backwards, it gives me a headache, makes me dizzy. Runaway Railway is cute. I like that. And Slinky Dash, I like that. Slinky Dog Dash.
Yeah, because that's more your speed of
For the roller coaster, yeah.
I just voted for one. And Mickey Sightings did too. Hi, Mickey Sightings.
Hey, guys.
I wonder who started that. Because I know I didn't create that one.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, wasn't us. Surprise.
I think somebody might have entered it from their own account.
Could have. Possible.
I seen a while back they had a monorail that was just leaving the Contemporary, and then it lost power, and they were going to take people out with the cherry picker
Yeah.
fire engine, but the tug got there in time to where I think they just went ahead and had them tow it to Magic Kingdom and let people off there, and then tow it to the where they
Garage.
take the
to repair
monorails to there's barn.
Yeah, they've been having a lot of troubles. When we were down there, I think it broke down 3 times. Not when we were on it, but they lost power 3 times. And the people on board had to take out the windows. They come out because when it breaks down, there's no power, there's no air conditioning. So it gets really hot inside that little thing, the cabin. So they take the windows down so you can get air.
Hey, Timothy Rainwaters.
Hey, Timothy.
Hi, Timothy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stuck on it. I'd rather take the boat. At least you know you're not going to get stuck on the boat. You're in the water. It's going to float there wherever you're going anyway.
And then they got a safety precaution when it comes to thunderstorm and the Skyliner.
Yeah, you used to be able to ride up front with the driver of the monorail, but when they had an accident a few years back, so they don't let that happen anymore.
You know, there was a funny story that I heard a while back, that back in the late 50s, then Vice President Nixon, who was the vice president to Dwight D. Eisenhower, he and his little Trish was little then, his daughter Trish. They went to Disneyland. They met with Walt Disney. They got on the monorail with Walt Disney, and Nixon ditched his Secret Service.
Oh.
That's something that could get the Secret Service agent in trouble. Mm-hmm. They could even get fined or even fired for that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and they're doing something different with the boats, right? You said they're making like
ramps to get up to
so when you get on the boat, you can go right up to the second floor without going up the stairs in the middle, because I guess someone got hurt because you're not supposed to sit or stand on the stairs while it's in motion. Someone probably fell down the stairs, so now they're fixing that. So, so they're fixing it now, which will be easier too to get off and on. You don't have to wait for you usually have to wait for the first floor of the boat to get out first, then the second floor can go down and get out. So this will be all kind of at once. So
yeah. At least some people take their shower in the mornings before the parks open. Some just takes it in the evening after they're done with the parks. So, what do you think would be the best time?
I just take a dip in the pool.
I usually take one at night because after being all sweaty all day, you're gonna if you take one in the morning, as soon as you get to the parks, you're sweaty. So I take it at night just before, and it's
Well, because you take a long time.
Well, I take a long
I
time
take
too,
it-
and then I don't, and then because we have 4 of us, so we take it at night. So
You take it at night.
yeah, me and Madison take it
Yeah.
at night, and you guys take it.
I take it in the morning because it wakes me up.
Yeah.
To get going for the day.
But it's just easier, so I just get dressed and do my hair and stuff, and then off to the park.
I'm going to bring up again that since some of them might have missed this, my Mickey Mouse pants carry-on. It even comes with
Oh, there you go.
a luggage tag, my little hidden Mickey.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's
And
cute.
want to let people know that these travel kits, they'll say you have to get it where it says TSA compliant carry-on sizes within the 311. Timothy Rainwaters likes the mornings the best for showers.
Yep.
Which of course Mickey Mouse is my main mouse. But of the princesses, my favorite is Elsa because any time of the year she can set it up where kids can go ice skating.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can meet Elsa, right? It's a meet and greet of Elsa and Anna in Norway, so you can meet them and get your picture taken. So yeah, it might be different then, right? But right now they're outside and they're in a little gate, so you're just standing in front of the gate, and they're in the background. You're not right next to them, but they're right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that with Mickey and Friends, Pete is part of the Mickey and Friends, but he's the antagonist.
Yep.
He picks on Mickey and Goofy. He definitely will pick on Goofy.
Mhm.
Right. Yes.
So yeah, with the tickets, the reservation, with the down payment, because once we get there, we'll pay the rest of the amount for the 5 days.
Yep.
Because we'll be checking in on the 9th and then checking out on the 13th, in the morning of the 13th, because before we go to my second cousin's apartment down in Florida, we'll stop at Universal to do the Harry Potter,
Mhm.
and then we might have one more day of Harry Potter too.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. We always enjoy the Harry Potter world at Universal.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Good rides and lots of details. If you've seen the movies, it's just like you're walking into the movie. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. At least I'll be part of the 50th celebration where if we film the new fireworks show, if we go back from the around the flagpole,
Mm-hmm.
we can get the projection even on the buildings along Main Street.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think I think you're going to see a lot of people watching the fireworks from there just to see the projections.
Yep.
On the Main Street. Because I don't think you want to miss that.
Right.
and then they'll still have Tinkerbell coming out of the
Yep.
castle. You know, when I first seen Happily Ever After on live stream, I thought Tinkerbell was a hologram.
No.
Oh no.
I didn't think they would put a real person at risk.
Oh no. They've done that forever. I mean, even with Wishes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always thought maybe it was a guy because it seemed big. You know, it was a bigger
I don't
person,
think so.
but I think it's a lady. But you never know.
Which of course I read that Tinkerbell is usually around 4'11" or 5'1", somewhere around there.
Yeah. Maybe not that one, but the ones that are in the park, like greeting guests. Yeah. Same with Mickey too. So Mickey has to be 5 foot and under. So it's usually Mickey is usually a woman in the costume.
And
Dopey
usually the costume characters out in that heat, they can't be out too long, or they'll get too hot. They'll get hotter that way than the ones that's just the facial ones.
Right.
Right.
They take shifts, so they like. I think they're out there maybe 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I don't know.
I thought it was like 15.
Maybe 15. I don't know. And then the cast members, as they have a cast member handler with them, so they take them back, and then they bring another one out. So it's probably not the same people. There's probably multiple Mickeys, you know, just waiting their turn to go out. So it's quick, so you don't have to wait that long to get a picture.
Yeah.
But they also have the for other reasons too, because people accuse sometimes the characters of doing something they're not supposed to do. So it's more they're witness saying that they didn't, you know, do anything that they weren't supposed to. Because people like to try to sue Disney for things, you know. So.
And I was telling some friends of mine, like, if they ever go to Disney World and they decide to drive to Epcot to look for the giant golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them that giant golf ball is Spaceship Earth, which is a ride.
Yep.
Because there's people that don't know that that's a ride.
Yeah.
Yep. They're right inside. Yeah. When is that closing down for refreshment? I don't know. I thought it was closing soon, but I don't remember when.
And in December, I'm gonna order from Amazon a 10-inch diameter 3D printing of Spaceship Earth.
Oh, nice.
It's like $51.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The guys that's selling it prints it up on his 3D printer.
Oh, cool.
Is it painted or does it come unpainted?
It comes unpainted, I think. I think he uses kind of like the gray strands.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Because those are kind of like a plastic that gets heated up in the head, and then it just. But I can show you what I did at the public library here in my hometown on a 3D printer.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Ah,
That's
that's really cool.
Never seen
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
I like the color. I never seen a pink one.
Right. But she's generally kind of like a green color. I think actually she's actually in the real one in New York City is the color of cupric sulfate, which is copper sulfate. which
Yep.
is the ore state of copper.
Yep.
And there's a lot to do at Disney.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to Dole Whip and school bread.
Oh yeah. Yep. We just tried the school bread not too long ago, like last Christmas, right?
Yeah.
It was really good.
That's a dessert.
Yep. Yep. And Dole Whips, I like the citrus swirl a little bit better than the Dole Whip. But you like the Dole Whip, right?
Yeah.
Or you like both?
I like both.
They have a Dole Whip that is kind of like a yellow Dole Whip with watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's only around at special times of the year. So I think they are constantly changing that up.
Yeah, I think they probably have that like at Food and Wine.
Yeah, I know they had some at. They had something at Food and Wine, but I don't recall what it was. It wasn't something. We were there for the non-dessert stuff.
Yeah, we didn't eat too many desserts.
No.
I can't have alcohol since I'm on meds.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's still plenty of food that you can try.
Yeah, we didn't
At
get any of
any
the
festival.
alcohol. We don't really
No.
drink the wine or beer or anything like that either.
Well,
We have
anyway,
drinks that are not alcohol. Too.
Yeah.
well, anyway, there's food products that's made with alcohol in it, but
Yeah. Some do.
but you're not going to get drunk off of that because
No.
the food's going to absorb the alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, that and the cooking process will
Burn it off.
evaporate
Yeah,
all the
burn it
alcohol anyway.
Right.
So you should be safe there.
Yeah.
Debbie Burnfield says, "Well, I definitely can be Tinkerbell at 4'5" tall, maybe
Yep.
even Minnie Mouse."
Yep. You could be.
And let's see what my likes are so far. I got 10 likes,
There you go.
and then see, on my birthday we're going to make that Magic Kingdom Day.
Yep. Yep, that's exactly what I would do.
Yep.
Yeah, and we are going to have park hopper option, so that we can go to another park if we want to. Have to be at 2:00 in the afternoon Eastern time.
Yep.
So now, I know you said earlier you didn't have money in your budget for the Genie Plus. What I would do is ditch the park hopper and use that money for the Genie Plus.
Yeah, because if you're only there, how many days?
3 days.
3 days. I wouldn't hop really. I would stay at that one park and just get everything done you wanted to get done.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were there multiple days, then a park hop because you could finish up what you didn't do and then hop to another park.
But one of the full days we're going to split between two parks.
Okay.
What parks?
We're going to start with Hollywood Studios first, and then go to Epcot.
Yeah.
Since those both can has a Skyliner.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot to do at both parks, but you have plenty of time to read. So one thing advice I'd give you is just don't be afraid to make changes to your plan. especially when you're down there, because right, you make changes, but once you're down there and you're having fun, you should be open to being able to make changes. I know that's a lot of what we do.
Yeah.
We're always changing what parks we want to go to, what rides, dinner reservations. We reserve things ahead of time, but then when we're down there, we're always modifying as we go along.
As things come up and you want to do something different or something there or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the rides, if the standby line wait time is 30 minutes or even less, it might be worth standing the standby line.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do the Genie Plus unless it was over an hour wait, right? Don't you think? It depends on, what time he has. Yeah, because it's limited time.
Right, and you got to remember, you don't know what the situation is going to be like in June, right? The whole COVID pandemic situation could be different, so there could be a lot more people at the parks. And I can almost guarantee, because of the 50th, there's going to be a lot more people at the parks.
Right.
Yeah.
The Genie Plus is gonna you can't go by what the wait times you see today, because once Genie Plus comes into play,
lines will be longer.
The wait times will go up. It's just no one knows how much they're gonna go up.
It might depend on the day at the park, whether we want to get the Genie Plus that day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and remember the international travelers are going to be coming back, so they could be coming back soon. So right now there's no international travelers really, so that's a big chunk of people that come over. So the parks will be filled with all those people that had to cancel. Probably they're coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just in case if we do, anyway, we might not stay at we'll be staying at the hotel, but we'll be spending more of our times in the park than the hotel there at the Disney Resort.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
So, but
be sure to check out be sure to walk around Pop Century, because there's a lot to see. There's a lot of different theming all around that resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to walk around and take pictures and stuff. It's
a lot of fun stuff. You can get a picture with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a picture with Goofy with a surfboard by his Corvette.
There's a big Roger Rabbit. There's a big Will. Mickey telephone.
Yeah, so there's a lot. I think you'll want to spend a little time just to walk around because there's a lot of theming to see at that resort, or many of the value resorts.
Yeah. And there's like if you go to like from Pop Century to like the Magic Kingdom, there's riding the bus first.
Yep.
Yeah.
But might be able be able to do a little time riding the monorail to try that for once.
Yep. Well, I mean, the bus will drop you off right at the Magic Kingdom, but just go on the monorail and just don't get off until you're back at the Magic Kingdom.
And you can do a loop around if you want to ride it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like the Skyliner and the monorail are within. You have to go through security first before getting to those.
Skyliner,
not
no.
this, not the Skyliner,
Skyliner is when you get to the park, you go through security.
but the monorail, yes.
The monorail, okay.
Yeah.
Because people that drive to the TTC, they have to go through the security before getting to the TTC.
But you can go on. You get on this. You do not go through security before going on the Skyliner. It's you go on the Skyliner, and both whether you're going to Epcot or Hollywood Studios, they have security right before you get into the park there.
Right.
But if you take the monorail from a resort, you do security at the resort before you get on the monorail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they have it's a resort monorail. So it'll just it just stops at all the monorail resorts, and then it drops you off at Magic Kingdom, and you don't have to go through security.
Right. Kind of like take the bus to Resort Hop to catch the monorail.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and do you do security before you go on the bus? No, you get when you get there, right?
And when you get there, yeah.
And then Disney Springs, you go through security before you go into Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what you don't have to really take anything out of your bag except for you have an umbrella, or if you have like a bag, like we have little pins that say Duphily Crew. I take those out because they're magnetic, or an eyeglass case that's magnet. And you have to take those out of your backpack, and you just hold them up in front of you and just walk through. And you can keep your bag on. And if it beeps, then you have to go over and they'll search your bag. But most of the time, you just have to walk through.
Yep.
But they'll tell you, hold your umbrella.
When I ride those roller coaster rides, I'm not going to wear my hat or my glasses.
No. I wouldn't.
And they will remind the cast members will remind you anyway.
Yep.
I've got 3 pairs of glasses. The ones I have on is a computer glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got my bifocals.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I got prescription sunglasses.
Yep. If there's a pocket, you can put them in on the ride, or just put them in your backpack.
Right.
On the ride, yeah.
Yeah, because let's see. These glasses, I have this case for, and then I've got cases like these for one for my sunglasses and one for my bifocals.
Yep. Yeah, and at Universal, most of the rides you have to put your bags in the locker. They don't let you take any bags on the ride. Disney, you can bring bags on every ride. There's not. Is there anyone that you have to take?
Not that I can recall.
Yeah. So.
Is there any costs on the Universal lockers, or is it just that you have to show proof that you have?
You just scan your ticket, and it will. If the ride requires you to put your bags, it's free. But if you need a larger locker, then you have to pay $2 if your bag doesn't fit in the smaller one. But what what I do is I wear a fanny pack at Universal, and most of the rides you can wear the fanny pack on the rides with you. There's I think only like the big roller coasters you have to take it off and put it in the locker. But like on Hagrid's and or on Mummy or on any of the Harry Potter rides, you can wear a fanny pack.
Right.
But a backpack has to go in the locker.
Yeah. Is there filming allowed on the Hogwarts Express?
You can film on there. I filmed on Hogwarts Express multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. They say not to, but I mean
a lot of people do it.
Yeah. You're in a room, like a little cabin with other people, so you just feel, I mean, they don't care, I don't think. But none of the rides, just I think E.T. is the only one.
E.T., yep.
And that's pretty much it, right?
Yes.
Yep. that you
otherwise than that, when I do my want, see, you know Disney Up Boiler Up, don't you?
Yep.
She gave me this, and I'll show you what it is. It's the Elder one.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not interactive. It's just a
Yep. Nice.
That's
cool.
um
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do.
yeah, but I think a lot of people when they do their interactive with the interactive one stuff at the
Yeah.
Universal, I think they can have that event video.
Yes, when you're doing the interactive one, anything outside, you can film on at Universal.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Just not inside the ride. I think you can even video some of the queues, right? But you just can't do it on the ride.
Yep.
Right. But it seems like that they do have surveys too, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Just like Disney picks certain people out to do surveys, Universal will do the same thing.
Yeah, they do it with like
Okay.
an iPad, ask you where you're from, and
Yep. And but
That's
they'll
stuff.
send it to you your email address, so that way you're
can-
not being bothered on your vacation to take the survey. You can
Yeah.
do it.
they'll email it, and when you get home, you can fill it out.
Oh, okay.
And be
Yeah.
honest what you didn't like and what you did like, because sometimes, they take that in consideration.
Yep.
If enough people complain about the same thing, they'll fix it.
Yeah. I think I will enjoy the parks. At least I'm gonna at Disney. At Disney, I'm gonna have at least a couple cast members on my welcoming committee,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, that will help.
so they can vouch my character if
Yeah.
security ever questions.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've got cameras all over those parks, so they can tell when somebody knocks somebody else down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll have fun, and then just take it all in. Just don't worry about I gotta get here, I gotta get it. Just take it all in and enjoy yourself. And
Go
Yep.
with the flow.
go with the flow, right? Yep. Just
Yeah.
take in all the sights and sounds and smells and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, I will not have a show because I was going to be going to the Royals game this coming Tuesday, but the plans change. So we're going. Me and my friend are going to go to the Royals game on Sunday the 3rd, which is the last game of the season for the Royals.
Okay.
The Royals are not going to be in the playoff this year. They're not going to be in the postseason. So, but on the 10th, 2 weeks from tonight, I'm going to have Dean from the Live Place, and then on the 17th, I'm going to have the Hitchhiking Bones, Tina DCS and James Ryan as guests.
Nice.
What do you have coming up?
We're not doing anything next week. We're taking a break next week because we will be in Walt Disney World for the 50th celebration.
Are you going to have vlogs from them or?
Yeah,
we'll have some vlogs, some content.
Yeah, we're not gonna live stream it because it'd be too crazy.
Yeah,
we want to enjoy it.
Yeah, we want to take it all in.
But we'll definitely video everything.
Yeah, and so I think the following week we'll probably do some kind of live stream where we're showing the Meredith show the 50th.
Whatever I bought down there, and maybe some pictures. I know there's going to be a lot of vloggers down there, so we're trying to get pictures with people and show those and just stuff that we did. Talk about trip recap a little bit.
Yeah.
I like the idea of vlogging better because you don't have lag like the streams do.
Exactly.
Yep.
But I will be doing some pop-up streams when I go down there. But I will not stream the rides.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you want to enjoy it.
And then see. You got a closing saying?
Do we have a closing saying? I don't think so.
No.
No, we don't really have a closing saying. We just say bye.
Yeah, we just say bye. We'll see you real soon.
Yeah.
Have a magical evening and a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Thanks for joining.